This is the Iowa Weather Report for Saturday, November the 17th, 2012. And now, our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. At noon today, we have a bit of an upper-level feature over the south and east, a storm moving into the Pacific Northwest, and in between, fairly tranquil and fairly quiet. Around here, we'll see some breezy south to southwesterly winds with highs in the 50s across the state. Same thing goes also for Sunday. Winds will be out of the south to southwest at about 10 to 15 miles per hour, maybe a gust up to 20 or 25, with sunshine and highs in the 50s to near 60. Monday, the GFS wants to paint some rainfall possible. The chances are pretty slight at best, maybe 20%, with highs in the 50s. Heading off into Tuesday, that moves away, but it doesn't really cool off. We still have highs mainly in the 50s. It will be less breezy, though. Winds will be fairly light and variable if this is right. We head to Wednesday, the big travel day. Around here, we'll have warm conditions with highs in the 50s, maybe some rain along the Carolina coast, but the storm over the north and west will be the trouble spot for any travelers around the country. Thanksgiving Day. Now, this is a little bit more interesting. We have a storm system coming through the northern tier of the country. Looks to be coming through fairly dry around here. Could be a few more clouds, but by Black Friday, it's going to bring a lot of cold air down, so readings it could be quite chilly on Friday morning. And Friday during the day, highs mainly in the 40s, cool north breeze. And a week from today on Saturday, the 24th, we still have a west to northwesterly flow aloft, a trough over the north and east, and a ridge beginning to form over the west. And with that, that'll bring the temperatures back up at least to near 50 as the winds switch back to the south and west. Some storminess over New England, South Texas, and in the Pacific Northwest once again. We had a bit further along, the 28th, big trough over the Great Lakes and along the east coast, big ridge forming over the south and west, and with this pattern, this looks quite cold and quite snowy, in fact, in the Great Lakes, the Ohio Valley, the Northeast, another nor'easter possible there as if they need that. And we head to the end of the forecast on December the 2nd. A very cold vortex over the Canadian Maritimes into northern New England. Around here we have a zonal flow, but with it being the 1st or 2nd of December, it's cold. Highs likely in the 30s to near 40. Some precipitation to our south and east and off to our west, but it's looking to remain dry around here for at least the next 2 weeks. Last night's satellite image showed a few high and mid-level clouds to our north and west. A few clouds off the Florida east coast, and otherwise it was fairly clear and tranquil across the country. Little, if anything, going on. The watch warning map pretty much proves that. A few frost advisories over Georgia and Alabama, some fog issues to our east, some winter weather advisories over the Sierra Nevada mountain range, and some high wind watches and warnings in southern Oregon and northern California. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days. This is through Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock. Very heavy rain in the north and west, upwards of maybe 6 to 10 inches. Some rain along the east coast, and around here maybe a tenth to quarter of an inch.